Hey everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 2 video about my Uberhood. Now this is a video that's going to be explaining how I set up my Uberhood, and it's going to include all of the links for the, that are going to be talked about in this video. I am super excited to do this because it's been a long time coming. I have been working slowly but surely on this neighborhood, and it's been very tedious, and I'll explain later on why. I also am doing this video as kind of like an introduction because I plan on streaming this and doing periodic updates on my Tumblr, which the link for my Twitch will be below. It's twitch.tv/MaksPlayground, and I'm gonna try to stream as often as I can, maybe at least twice a week, hopefully. And then I also will do periodic updates on Tumblr again, which the link is below. Just a little FYI, I'm putting it out there, and I'm going to be mentioning this throughout the video. I will be creating a help/resource page that will be linked on my Tumblr and will be in the description below. So almost everything that I talk about in this video when it comes to downloading and different creators will be in a link below. Please do look down there before you ask any questions in the comment section. Just gonna put that out there now as a disclaimer. So yeah, this is my Uberhood. If you're not sure what an Uberhood is, or a mega hood, it's basically when you have one neighborhood and then you add a bunch of other ones and kind of play all the neighborhoods together. Now, most Uberhoods are basically the pre-made neighborhoods. So I'm playing like a pre-made mega hood and or Uberhood. So as my main base neighborhood, I have downtown, and then I have I'm going to be playing with Pleasant View, Strangetown, and Veronaville, as well as Desiderata Valley, River Blossom Hills, and then I have an old town that I'm playing with, and I'll explain that. I'll show that soon. But basically, it's all of the pre-made neighborhoods except for Belladonna Cove, and the reason why I'm not playing with Belladonna Cove is there's a little complication kind of making it as a subhood, as well as I'm also waiting for another creator to completely renovate their Belladonna Cove and upload it, because they're an amazing creator, and I will talk about them after. But yeah, so that's the only one that I don't have, and I'm kind of bummed about it. I'm also looking in how to add it, and yeah, I'll be fixing it and stuff like that. But jumping in, I'm gonna show you guys some of this neighborhood as best as I can, and I'm going to explain kind of my reasoning, and then there's going to be a little couple of extras and goodies at the end that I'm going to talk about. So anyways, I'm starting off as downtown being my main neighborhood. Now, I just think that downtown will be a really good main neighborhood because it's kind of like the center of the city, while the other neighborhoods are kind of like suburbs kind of deal. And so I have some families living here. I have some of the bin families, because I'm playing with all the pre-made Sims in the Sims 2. So I am playing with the Ramaswamy families. I have Ramaswamy I have living downtown. I have Traveler living downtown. I have the Larson siblings down here, as well as I have Gavigan. I've also taken Langerak I have living downtown, as well as I have the Triku family. So the Triku family is the one family that was you can resurrect downtown. Their downtown's generally an empty neighborhood. You don't have really any like playable Sims except for like the townies and stuff, but the playable families, there is none in downtown. So Sunraider Sims resurrected the Triku family, as well as Ninja, I think I'm saying that properly, probably not, but which is the ghost that was one of the ghosts that was in the House of the Fallen Trees, as well as the two kids. I don't remember their name. Those two were ghosts in the House of the Fallen Trees, so they're all resurrected, and I have them living separately, and I have a whole storyline that I have kind of in my mind for them, which I will speak about in another video. But yeah, so they're here, as well as some other families that I will speak about at the end of this video. So this is downtown. Now this downtown is created by Dude with the Dragon Tattoo, but it's also mixed with Cat Addie's downtown. Now I have a neighborhood review video coming out shortly, or in the next little bit, that's going to be reviewing in full Cat Addie's downtown, and I mixed them together. Now I did this with a tool called Hood Replacer. I really liked Cat Addie's layout of their downtown. Like I really loved the way that everything's kind of like squished together. The neighborhood deco was really nicely done, and it's all CC free. So I just thought that was really cool. It was less like rough on my computer, so I just thought that was really neat. But I adored Dude with the Dragon Tattoos lots. I really liked his lots, so I wanted to keep his lots while having Cat Addie's layout. So I meshed them together with this really awesome tool called Hood Replacer. If you guys are curious on a tutorial for that and in a video form, let me know. Otherwise, there will be, I'm gonna try to find some tutorials that are on the internet, like on like forums and stuff, that shows you how to do it. That's as best as I can do, unless you guys do want to see a video of it. I very easily can make a video showing you how to kind of do a hood replace. It's very easy, and I've done it a couple of times with this Uberhood. Most of my neighborhoods are hood replace. So moving on, I'm going to show you some of the subhoods, and yeah. So this is Old Town. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Old Town, well, if you played The Sims 1, you'll probably be familiar with it. It is basically a recreation of the neighborhood that's in The Sims 1, and it is a wonderful neighborhood. It's really well done, and it was created by somebody named Kalissa, but my friend Sunraider Sims, she cleaned this neighborhood up and made it into a subhood, and she did a really good job. So I downloaded it and I added, you know, my own some of my own hood decorations and stuff like that. But I really love it because I also added Magic Town. Now, if you guys don't know what Magic Town is, it was one of the neighborhoods that came with The Sims Making Magic, which is a near and dear to many Simmers' hearts Sims 1 expansion. And Velest made a hood of Magic Town. Now, I didn't want to add another neighborhood to my Uberhood, so I like carved out a little area in the hood, and I downloaded all the lots that she created for that hood, and I kind of just made a little area for it, and I love it. I'm really excited to play with some of these lots, as well as I kind of just made I added some neighborhood deco, as well as fun fact, I downloaded some Sims that came with The Sims 1. For example, I downloaded the Meshuggah family. I created the Snooty Patootie family. I downloaded the Charming, and I created them. I downloaded the Cat family. Now, another thing that I really wanted to do for a while with Old Town is I wanted to bring back some of the ancestors that originally came with The Sims 1. So I went into the families in Pleasant View, and I resurrected, the Gunther and Cornelia Goss. I resurrected Mortimer's parents. I resurrected John Burb's parents. I resurrected Daniel and Jennifer's parents. Well, I resurrected their mother. I brought back, I also brought back Mortimer's sister, Frida. And I also brought back the Newbie family. I created the Snooty Patootie family, which was a family that you could download from the Sims 1 website back in the day. I never played with them, so I'm really excited. I went and, when I created the Meshuggahs and stuff like that, I went on Sims Wiki and I looked into their interests and what their personality and stuff like that was, and I created them that way. And then, so I placed some of them, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited to play with them in my rotations, and as well as I created Peter, or no, is it, Parker Langrak, because I did bring back Kaylin, and I really wanted to bring back make Parker and have them connected. I learned how to instant P to make family connection, so I did that with the cat family and the cat family that was in the house bin, as well as I did that with Parker Langrak, and I connected him and Kaylin. So that is Old Town. So moving on. So this is Cat Addie's Desiderata Valley. Cat Addie is one of the creators that I talked about recently for my downtown, and she also did she recently renovated Desiderata Valley, and she gave it more of a tropical vibe. It's kind of like a more tropical neighborhood, and I really like that idea. So, and she did it all CC free, which again is something that I really appreciate when creators can make CC free neighborhoods and lots and make them look very nice and functional. So she did a lot of really awesome lots here. It's very nicely made and really pretty. So I added Alexandra Teetherton, she's from River Blossom Hills. She's Gable Mackey's ex-wife, and I forgot their daughter's name, but I really pictured her living out here in another neighborhood. I don't really see her as living in the same neighborhood that she kind of almost like abandoned her family. She kind of has like a little cool house out here with her pirate ship and stuff like that, as she is a dread pirate. I also placed the Newson family. It says Goodies. It's because I had them living with the Goodies at first, because I was gonna have them all kind of live in a house together, but I really did want to separate them and have like an actual challenge. So I have them in a small little apartment, and a speed build for this apartment is going to be on my channel shortly. So I'm really excited to show you guys the kind of place I have them living in. I'm excited to play it. It's going to be a nice challenge. But yeah, so that's Desiderata Valley. This is River Blossom Hills. Now, River Blossom Hills I made as more of like my rural town, my rural suburb, where a lot of my families who like a lot of my older Sims live, and like a lot of my Sims that are like, want to have farms and stuff like that live. I do really like how I renovated it. Now, this is another one of the neighborhoods that I used another creator's map and terrain and neighborhood deco. I used Hood Replacer for. I forget the name of the creator, but again, it will be in the resource page on my Tumblr. That will be a link for that below. I just don't remember what it was that what their name was, but they basically edited and added some other neighborhood deco and stuff, and then I kind of changed it around a little bit. I made like a little bit more of a community area, and then I added some like like different areas. Like I moved some of the houses around, and then I kind of fixed up the farming area back here. Not that I added some other things here and whatnot. I did place the Goodies here. I also placed the Autumnus here, and I did use some renovated houses. I used some renovated houses that were on the lot renovation database. I believe again will be in the website will be on my resource page. Just there's a lot of different creators who've renovated houses from the bin and from other neighborhoods, and they have like CC or no CC. And I believe one of the creators that is responsible for running that Tumblr is Plumtails, and again, I will be talking about some of her stuff later, but which I highly recommend checking that creator out. She's amazing. But yeah, it's a really cool website, or a cool Tumblr that kind of just gives more information about different lots that you can download, that if you want renovated lots. And I love renovated lots. I have my own series on here on YouTube where I renovate lots from the Sims bin and from Max's lots. So yeah, this is River Blossom Hills. This is Pleasant View, and again, this is another neighborhood so it's a little bit different. So I downloaded Alt Pleasant View from Dread Pirate. They created an alternate Pleasant View where some of the Sims stories are a little different. Well, the Sims are a little different. Like they changed they changed their like their aspirations and some of their looks and stuff like that. And then I edited the lot, like the neighborhood terrain with that creator that I forgot their name of. I took their Pleasant View and I hood replaced it. I just really liked the way that they had, you know, they edited the map a little bit. They added more of like a little city type of area. I just really liked it. So I did that. And then most of the lots in my Pleasant View right now are from this amazing creator called Frontana. They create I downloaded a lot of their Pleasant View lots and their Strangetown lots, and they did a lot of really awesome CC free lots that I just really recommend checking them out. As I mentioned, again, will be in the link on the resource page below. So I did that. I also downloaded some of the lots from I don't remember the creator's name. I think it's Val or something like that. Created a Sunset Valley from The Sims 3 in The Sims 2, and I just kind of pulled some of the lots from it there, that because I really wanted Pleasant View to have a police department. I wanted them to have a functioning school and a hospital and stuff like that. I just really wanted it to be more of almost like this would be a neighborhood that was closer to downtown but has its own kind of like, you know, its own kind of areas that you can that you know, like little suburb and stuff like that. It's gonna be probably the first neighborhood I'm gonna be playing in, but yeah, it has like the original families. I also have a couple of other families living here. I have the Rosalind family from the bin and some other families that I will talk about after. I also have the Kim family and the Cat family, which is also, she's related to the Cat family from Old Town. And then the Kim family, I moved and put them in this really nice house. This is one of the lots, 113 right way. I adore it. But yeah, so that is Pleasant View. Next up is Veronaville, and again, this is another hood replaced hood by the creator that I forget her name of, but I really did like this, and a lot of the lots that I used were Cat Addie's replacements lots, and she did a really good job at like the Monty Ranch. She did she fixed, you know, she made into a couple of them into apartments. She also renovated I believe I'm using her Summer Dream house, or I'm using the Cap house. I'm using one of them. I know one of them is Frontana's that I use, and I really liked it. But most of these are Cat Addie's. And then the old silo farm is Plumtails, who did an amazing job, completely renovated it into a very beautiful hood, or very beautiful lot. And then I downloaded a Veronaville museum from The Sims. And I have, you know, the Monties living here. I'm very excited to play with the Summer Dreams. I also placed Julian Cook here, and there's a specific reason. I'm gonna have Julian Cook kind of be a little like informant for the Cap family, and like kind of being like as like a spy and getting close to the Monties. Because I think Julian is kind of like one of those like nefarious kind of characters. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to get to Veronaville. It's gonna take me a bit though, but I'm excited. So this is Strangetown, and I am really happy with how Strangetown is turning out, because normally it's a really boring neighbor. Like, not really that it's boring, okay, plane wise, but just as like visually it's kind of basic. So this hood replace version I really liked, and I'm really happy with it. I've added some different lots to it myself, kind of moved around different like the pre-made hoods. I've kind of made more like duplicates almost, and edited these houses. This is kind of more like the military base. I have the Picasso family, the Grunts. I also have the Singles living here and a couple of other families. This neighborhood, or this lot, is kind of one of the pre-made lots, like community lots, but it was turned into an apartment. Now I think this was by Cat Addie. Don't quote me on that. I don't quite remember, but I have I brought back the Kellyante, not their father, but their uncle. I brought back their uncle. I think his name is Nestor, and he's living here. His name is Tango, not Nestor. Tango Caliente. It's their uncle. It's kind of like set up like a hotel, and I really liked that. I kind of imagine him just being very simple and just kind of living here until, like, maybe I'll get him a place. But yeah, so I have that area. Like, this is kind of more of like the, commercial area. I took one of the lots from that 3-2 neighborhood, the 3-2 Sunset Valley. I edited that. I actually edited that on a stream. Not that, well, it was actually quite a while ago now, but still. And then I took a lot of Frontana's renovated lots and added families to them. So I have the Spectres, I have the Loner living here, the Smith. It's just, then I added some other lots that are kind of reminiscent of, would be kind of like suited to Strangetown. Like, I have Strangetown Memorial Cemetery, and then I have Ophelia's Flower Shop, and then I kind of wanted to get some apartment buildings. It's kind of not really matchy, so I'm gonna look for some more. I might delete this and maybe make my own. I don't know, but yeah. So that's Strangetown, you guys. Last but definitely not least is Blue Water Village. Now, I have a video that is in the works. I'm still editing it, but it's a neighborhood review video of this neighborhood, and this neighborhood is by Plumtails. It is a kind of like a default replacement of Blue Water, and I adore it. It looks very pretty. I'm not going to go into too much detail again because I have a video that is going to be explaining this channel, or not this channel, give me a video that's explaining this neighborhood, going into more in depth of it. But yeah, basically, it's not much to really explain. I have the Chester Giek living here. He's one of my favorite families. Where did I put him? I have to find him first. Is it here? No. Yes, right here. Chester Giek. Good old Chester Giek. He's one of my favorite Sims. I have him living here. I have a couple of other families living here. But otherwise, I'm very excited to get into into this neighborhood and, run some businesses and stuff. So we're gonna go back to the downtown. I'm kind of gonna explain a couple of other things. All right, so we're back downtown. Now, the reason why I'm kind of back down here is I just kind of want to explain some of the other things that I've been doing and working on in this neighborhood. So not only have I been working on placing the lots and everything and placing the Sims, I've been giving every single Sim a makeover, as well as I am using Hexagonal's 3-2 traits system, as well as like the downloaded like the actions that kind of go with those traits. I'm really excited to explore with that. And then another thing that I came across, so I have empty neighborhood templates for the universities, and so that means like no dormies, no pre-made university Sims, and I didn't like that, but I didn't want the dormies, so I said I'll look online to see if I could find some like neighborhood like pre-mades that I can download and create possibly and put in the game and set up. And I came across it, and I came across this one guy that made, I forget the creators, I forget his name. I'm sorry, I'm bad with remembering names. And he created all of the pre-made uni sims, but created their families and made them as teenagers with their families, and gave them like family history and stuff like that. And I thought that was really cool, and I thought, what better would I have to download them for an Uberhood? It would just give me more Sims to play with. And so I created all of them, and I gave them all kind of like personalities and stuff. And then for the Sims, for the uni lots, I went in and on Sims Wiki and gave them all exact personalities from the Sims Wiki. I gave them all the same interests, all the same skills. It was very time consuming, and I'm really excited to finally play with them. I placed them all in hoods, all in houses throughout the hood, and I've already sent some of them to college. Haven't played with them, just sent them to college, set them up a little bit. But a really cool thing is I downloaded Cat Addie's renovated university hoods, and I couldn't recommend them enough to you guys. I'm not going to go into them and show you guys them. It's just that she's renovated all of the lots, and she made Academy Latour more of like a occulty type of hood, and I loved that. So I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited to send my Sims to university. and play with them. Again, all of the links for everything will be in the resource page in the link, and which will be linked below. But yeah, you guys, not on top of all of that, I've gone into every single lot and family and given them all, like the pre-mates. I've given all of them not renovations. I gave them all makeovers. I gave them all traits. I've done so much for this Sims neighborhood. It's been like my baby, and I just can't wait to finally play and stream it for you guys. So if you want to, check that out, please do go visit my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MaksPlayground. Follow me there, and I will be doing streams whenever I can, as well as if you guys are interested in following me on Twitter or checking out the channel some more, please do consider subscribing, giving the video a thumbs up, and check out my social media down below. There's Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for you guys to check out, as well as my Tumblr that I have all sorts of Sims content on that I've reblogged and everything like that for custom content that you guys can check out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy this, and I will be talking to you in my next video. Bye, guys!